27 News WKOW. Here's what's happening
The Milwaukee
right now.
Bucks are one win away from history, prepared to put it all on the line in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. And thousands of fans are hoping to watch the Bucks win their first championship in 50 years.
We are live inside the Deer District where a whopping 65,000 fans are expected to cheer on the Bucks. Live team coverage coming up right now.
We've got you covered. This is 27 News at 6.
The Bucks are on the verge of making history as Milwaukee's first NBA champions in 50 years. They need just one win against the Phoenix Suns to take it all. And the road to the finals has not been easy. This run comes after 4 years of making the playoffs and then falling short. But the Bucks have stepped up in a big way, making the Bucks in 6 mantra a reality. This would be their first title since 1971 and their first opportunity since the 70s to win a championship at home. Bucks fans are not missing out on the chance to watch history happen. Outside Fiserv Forum, the Deer District is just opening up. Look at that crowd. 65,000 fans are expected to fill it up by game time. Early in the playoffs, crowds were estimated at around 25,000, a big difference. This is a big moment, and it's only going to get more exciting as the night goes on. We have live team coverage ahead of tip-off. Our 27 sports team is standing by, but first, George Smith is right in the middle of all the action. What's the mood like out there, George?
Oh, Katie, a lot of excitement. What a great atmosphere right now. They are already dancing in the Deer District. Fans are filing in. The gates are open. The music is blasting. And just take a look at the scene yourself. Festivities well underway. Fans already buzzing ahead of the tip-off. And this entire area is going to be packed. 65,000 fans outside. But inside Fiserv Forum, about 17,000 seats. And I can tell you there is no hotter ticket in the country right now than Game 6 tonight. We talked to a Milwaukee ticket broker, James Bryce Jr. He said if you know someone trying to get a ticket, be prepared to pay big bucks. Get this, the average resale right now about $2,000. That does not include the extra fees. He says generally a good idea to wait to buy tickets, but he does not recommend that tonight.
If people can kind of have some flexibility on when they get their seats or have some flexibility on where they're going to sit, I don't think it's a bad strategy in general to wait till late in the game, so to speak. But a game like this, there's just so much more uncertainty.
One thing that you should do tonight, if you are trying to get a ticket, make sure you get an electronic ticket. Pay for it with a credit card. That will help cut down on scams. By the way, the cheapest ticket this afternoon on StubHub was going for about $1,500. Standing room only tickets, standing room only $1,100. And those courtside seats were going for about $13,000. But to get a decent seat inside, it was $2,000 to $4,000. Now, look. No worries if you don't have big bucks or you weren't able to get a ticket, because there's plenty going out here right now in the Deer District. Pablo Iglesias is with me. He has more on all the entertainment happening tonight. Pablo.
George, we'll think about it. Maybe we could go halvesies on a standing room only ticket. We'll think about it. But for right now, it is party central already here in the Deer District. And I got to tell you, part of the atmosphere, too, because the stage that used to be behind us has been moved a street back. That's how many people are going to be here tonight. And part of that atmosphere is the music. And that is where former Badger DJ Shauna comes into play. Now, again, the atmosphere as we talk about it, thanks to the former UW hoop star turned spinner, Shauna Nichols has been the DJ for many of the Deer District watch parties this postseason. She's actually switching roles tonight. She'll be inside Fiserv Forum, lucky her, giving the players some huge hype for a big Game 6. DJ Shauna is living in this moment, one again that she lives and breathes for.
And it's something that you try to take in every possible moment that you can, and you try to soak it all in, because this is rare and it means a lot. Like, the city is electric. It is contagious, and it is unbelievable. This is bigger than me. And so honestly, if they wanted me to DJ in the basement, whatever the Bucks need, whatever the guys need, I am there.
And what a ride it's been for her. From the NBA bubble a year ago to the NBA Finals today. And we're hearing Go Bucks, we're hearing Bucks and 6, we're hearing a lot, and as we mentioned, her role tonight is going to be inside the Pfizer Forum. She loves hyping up crowds. She loves bringing out the team to Meek Mill, so it's going to be a fun one tonight right here in Milwaukee. Reporting live here from the Low Post, let's send it back up to you at the top of the key, George.
All right, Pablo, thank you very much. Hey, look at this. You're looking live at the doors at Pfizer Forum. They have actually just opened up. Look at that scene. A sea of Bucks fans waiting to go into the Pfizer Forum for Game 6. The Bucks have a chance to clinch an NBA title tonight. Game time is just about 2 hours away. This crowd is already celebrating. There could be an even bigger celebration later tonight. Katie, let's go back to you.
We're counting on it, George. Thanks so much. Stay with us after this newscast. Our live team returns for our pregame special, which begins at 6:30. And you won't have to change the channel to see the game. It airs right here at 8 p.m. We'll have a full recap after the game ends on 27 News at 10. And the weather looks like it's going to be almost perfect if you're heading to the Deer District watch party in Milwaukee, although it'll be a little cooler there because of the lake, which is kind of nice. Chief Meteorologist John Ziegler has you covered on what to expect tonight.
Yeah, temperatures have been coming down because they did just catch that lake breeze recently, so it is going to be cooler. This is going to be the forecast out there at Pfizer Forum. If you guys are heading down to the Deer District, obviously maybe you know a lot of people that are down there right now. Temperatures will be hovering right around 70, so they just dropped about 10 degrees in a matter of 30 minutes because they just got hit with the lake breeze. So we will be seeing skies, I think, eventually clear up here. Lake breeze can give you some cloud cover. Back at home, no lake breeze, 85, very, very warm. Despite a north wind, it is a hot day today. Feels like 87 out there. This is just the start of it, but you can clearly see the lake breeze as you take a trip down 94. Once you hit Lake Mills, your temperature is going to drop 10 degrees moving into Milwaukee. If you're traveling, nothing really going on, though, in Wisconsin. Very, very quiet skies. The main story is going to be the big change in temperatures. Look at the temperatures right now in Bismarck, almost 100. So we are going to be tracking a warm up in your full forecast.
John, thanks. Developing now, Dane County Sheriff's deputies are in Jefferson County searching a landfill in Watertown. The search is connected to the homicide of Bart Halderson and the disappearance of his wife, Krista. Their son, Chandler, faces charges in both the killing and the disappearance. Authorities say remains of Bart Halderson were found in the town of Cottage Grove. Remains found in the town of Roxbury are still being analyzed. And just into the newsroom, the Amber Alert for 4 children missing from Racine has now been canceled. This is good news. DOJ officials say both the children and their mother have been found. They had been missing since yesterday. New at 6, an Alabama man is in custody and a 14-year-old Wisconsin girl is safe following a human trafficking investigation. The Homewood, Alabama Police Department says Jeremy Alexander and the girl were found at a motel. He's now facing human trafficking and kidnapping charges. He's being held on a $1.6 million bond tonight. The victim has not been identified. Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul is encouraging survivors of clergy abuse to come forward. The State Department of Justice is continuing a statewide investigation. Kaul says since launching that investigation nearly 3 months ago, his office has received 100 reports of alleged abuse.
Many of the people who reported to us have previously reported, but some of the people who reported are reporting for the first time.
Kaul would not say how many of the abuse cases have been referred to law enforcement. The Delta variant is taking over coronavirus cases in the U.S. We're digging deeper into how it's affecting Dane County.
Right there! Let's go! Sit.
Plus, we're hearing from fans filing into the Deer District to watch Game 6.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, farm is in our name, so you know we're animal experts, especially when it comes to your pets. Right now, get genuine value on quality pet food, supplies, and more during our summer pet care sale. Like $3 off assorted bags of Blaine's Farm and Fleet dog food. Save 20% on select Vitality, flea, and tick protection for cats or dogs. Select pillow beds start at just $10.99. Plus, get a free $5 gift card when you spend $50 in our pet department.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. At Sims Exteriors and Remodeling, we have built our business by minimizing our overhead and eliminating a commission-based sales force. The benefit? More competitive pricing and superior work for you. Sims Exteriors and Remodeling. Call today. Better home, better value, better call Sims.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings. Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
After an accident, if you want to win, time is not on your side. Every second you wait, the less your case may be worth, which is why what you do next is critically important. You may have only one chance to get this right. So put a powerful law firm on your side, one the insurance companies have dealt with before. Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
We're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh, hand-picked Medicare. So are you behind get this for free and that for free with your Medicare plan?
I'm just a paid spokesperson. I'm not an insurance agent.
Are you wearing a fur coat and stockings?
So we get a lot of calls about that guy. It's sad because our local Medicare plans have all the bells and whistles Joel promises, only better. And our services are free.
When it comes to Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency.
The housing market is turning away new buyers. Tomorrow on Wake Up, why experts say the winter may be a better time to purchase a home.
Still quite summery in your forecast, but Wednesday, our brief, mild setup before we get hotter. Your 7-day forecast on Wake Up, Wisconsin.
The coronavirus vaccination clinic at Black Hawk Technical College is back open. It was supposed to close down last Thursday. Rock County Public Health says it is open to both appointments and walk-ins from 11 to 5 on Tuesdays and 11 to 3 on Thursdays. State officials say they wanted to give families more options to be vaccinated before the school year starts. Right now, Dane County health officials don't have any plans to reopen the Alliant Energy Clinic, but they are keeping close tabs on the Delta variant, which has driven up cases more than 85% in just the last 2 weeks. Andrew America is digging deeper into the data and how concerned fully vaccinated people need to be.
The Delta variant is the dominant strain in Dane County, according to the numbers.
In July, more than 80% of our cases that have been sequenced have been Delta.
Brittany Grogan knows the numbers well. She's a data analyst with Public Health, and most of the numbers she's been tracking have been good, like vaccination rates.
We're above 50% in like every single municipality now in Dane County.
But with the Delta variant, there are new concerns, like an 85% rise in cases in the last 2 weeks and a 17% rise in hospitalizations.
Since the beginning of May, 76% of Dane County residents who have been hospitalized for COVID have not been fully vaccinated.
That means 24% of people hospitalized have been vaccinated. But let's look a little closer.
All but one of those were over the age of 50, with most even being like over the age of 80.
Grogan says especially with the Delta variant, people who are vaccinated still have a very small chance of catching COVID. Those who do catch it will have milder symptoms, but for many older people, mild symptoms of anything can put you in the hospital, at least for a little bit.
Most of those were fairly mild for being hospitalized.
Grogan says the vaccines do work against all strains at preventing severe infection. No one in Dane County has died from COVID in the last 8 weeks. But for the unvaccinated, the risk is high, and these strains are bad.
We are seeing the more severe outcomes in those that are not vaccinated.
Let's talk about kids. No one hospitalized in Dane County since May has been under the age of 12. Those are the people who can't yet get vaccinated. Public health officials say vaccinated adults around them have been keeping kids safe, but the Delta variant could throw a curveball. They're still recommending for anyone unvaccinated to wear a mask. Katie?
Andrew, thank you. Today, the state reported its highest number of daily COVID-19 cases in over 2 months. State health officials confirmed 451 new cases with more than 3,000 total active cases.
And we get ready for a heat wave. When that kicks into full gear, your forecast is coming up.
Hi friends, Brian Gottlieb at Tundraland Home Improvements, and today we're talking about how to design a safe and beautiful shower. And we're joined by Paul Lukowski. Paul, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
Paul, we install a whole lot of baths and showers across the state of Wisconsin. What are some of the primary reasons people update their bathroom?
Well, there's a few reasons, Brian, and I'd say the first one is safety, like that old tub that's hard to step in and over. You know, bathrooms just weren't designed with safety in mind. The second one would be beauty.
You mean getting rid of those really old blue tubs?
Yeah, or the avocado green, the harvest gold. People have beautiful homes, they have so much pride in them, and then you walk in their bathroom and it's just like, wow, this is out of date. And then lastly is cleaning.
So when you say cleaning, what do you mean?
Well, you know, the old technology out there, fiberglass tile, it's just really hard to clean. You don't want to spend your weekends doing that.
But let's listen to Jennifer on that.
I didn't have to worry about a thing not cleaning up afterwards or anything. I couldn't be happier with my Tundraland bathroom.
So let's talk about easy to clean. What makes a Tundraland bath or shower so super easy to clean?
Well, Brian, it's our exclusive Stay Clean technology. The first thing is the materials. We put materials in your shower that nothing can stick to, so they're very easy to clean. And then we also have what we call Silver Shield technology. And what Silver Shield does is it's actually an antimicrobial. So nothing can ever grow, no mold, no mildew. So if you want to spend your weekends having fun rather than cleaning your shower, Tundraland shower is for you.
Sounds perfect. Folks, Tundraland has some very exciting offers. Take a look.
Hey Madison friends, what a great time to get a new bath or shower. Homeowners in Portage, Baraboo, Madison, and all the way down to Beloit love their new Tundraland shower. And now is the best time to save. Get half off installation on your new bath and a free $100 Bed Bath & Beyond gift card. Call 1-800-TUNDRALAND or visit tundraland.com today. That's right, get half off installation with a free $100 Bed Bath & Beyond gift card. Call 1-800-TUNDRALAND or visit tundraland.com today.
You're watching WKOW 27 News at 6 with Amber Noggle, George Smith, Chief Meteorologist John Ziegler, and sports with Lance Beeser. We've got you covered.
The UW School of Medicine and Public Health says it's been selected as the first site for a national LGBTQ+ fellowship program. The program will train early career doctors to understand and respond to the needs of LGBTQ+ patients. More than 50 medical schools competed to be the inaugural site for that fellowship. New at 6, a summer program hopes to get children interested in engineering and science. Engineering for Kids is an interactive program for kids ages 4 to 14. These hands-on programs include coding, aerospace engineering, and mechanical engineering. Courses are offered virtually and in person.
So the idea is that you do fun hands-on projects, and while you're doing those fun projects, you're kind of latching on to some of the concepts that go behind it. And then in class, when the teacher speaks about it, you're like, oh yeah, I did it. And they remember that.
We have information on how to enroll on WKOW.com.
Now, 27 storm track weather with Chief Meteorologist John Ziegler.
Well, we have been dealing with that wildfire smoke from Canada now for a few days, and we have had to issue, well, I haven't, but the National Weather Service has issued an air quality warning. Now, this does sound significant, but it is really for people at high risk or sensitive, so asthma or the elderly or infants, mainly the elderly. You want to limit your time outside, but really just your activity. You don't want to overdo it here. This is on the air quality spectrum, a fairly low threat, but it is a threat. I want to let you know about that. The smoke forecast will stay thick through tomorrow. That's why that goes in effect through tomorrow. But notice we get some lighter returns showing up here on Thursday. So by Thursday afternoon, as long as we can have some sunshine, I actually think Thursday we could see the blue skies. It's been a while. It's been that haze through really no clouds at all. It should be sunny. But so that is kind of nice. I think it's nice for the sunsets, but that's about it. 81 in Baraboo, 85 right now in Madison. Getting a decent lake breeze out of this. If you're heading down there, it's going to be a really nice temperature drop actually in Milwaukee. This is the time of the year where I'm always envious. They get those evenings in the 70s. We still get them in the 80s. And we are setting up a very warm pattern here. Not much going on. That boundary does like to produce some cloud cover. That's it. Sometimes it does storms, but today it's not. It's kind of a basic dog days of summer setup. So what I mean by that is you've got a stationary boundary. That's not going to be anything I'm looking at for big severe weather or flooding or heavy rain. What it does is it just gives you an area to look at for thunderstorm chances and a divide in temperatures. So the temperatures look like we're going to swing in this cold air, but what's actually going to happen is we're going to swing into this a little bit tomorrow, and then we're going to get under this ridge. So we are going to actually start pulling in some of the very warm temperatures. We'll get close, but no cigar. We're going to be bringing in the warmth. Chances for rain with that boundary getting closer will go up with humidity rising. Notice the bottom is 0 to 20%, pretty low. Isolated 20 to 40%. So Thursday and Friday, straight isolated. Not going to be widespread, but I would not rule out rain, especially in the evening and overnight hours. Saturday morning is actually your best chance, about 30 or 40% during the morning hours. But again, don't change your plans. This is going to be dog days of summer activity. You know what I'm talking about. It's 99% dry. Maybe you get lucky with some rain. Dew points are stealing the show. We have not seen 70s yet. Friday and Saturday, it will be steamy. And Sunday, behind the front, we only dropped to 69. So that means it's going to get dangerously hot. I think we'll be seeing heat index. You can see here in the pink. Saturday and Sunday at 95. Temperatures around 90. So the next couple of days, they're seasonal. Enjoy them. 61 tonight. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow. 81. Like I said, we kind of tap into that cooler air. Technically below average, which is wild, but yes, it is. It's 1 day of lower humidity. Still hazy, though, out there. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's a chance for storms. Remember, most of these are going to be at night or, during the afternoon, evening, or at night. And then by the time we get to, I'd say Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we are setting up a heat wave. This will be our heat wave of the summer, 90s every day.
Yeah, this is normal.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have a week or two period with the 90s.
All right, John, thanks. The countdown to tip-off for Game 6 of the NBA Finals is on. And you don't have to go to Milwaukee to catch the action. There are watch parties right here in Madison, including the UW Memorial Union, Breese Stevens Field, Majestic Theater, Buck and Honey's, and Youngblood Beer Company. And if you are going to Milwaukee, this is what you can expect to see. Gates to the Deer District opened at 6, and fans are filing in by the thousands. They're coming from all over the country. One fan from Arizona says she couldn't pass up the chance to see the Bucks in 6. She says it's tough being a fan living in Phoenix, but she's hoping tonight makes up for it all.
It's rough, but cool matchup now, obviously, with the Suns in it, and no one's won a championship in a long time, so it's a thrill.
A thrill indeed. A lot of action will happen between now and tip-off, and we are following all of it from Milwaukee.
I'm Carly Murata, live in the Deer District ahead of Game 6. Now, this place is electric. Coming up in sports, we'll hear from Giannis on his mindset as he gets set to play the biggest game of his career.
Everybody's talking Milwaukee Bucks. But here at WKOW, we're not just talking.
Watch WKOW's Bucks pregame special live from Milwaukee tonight at 6:30. Then stay tuned for the big game at 8.
You've got enough to think about maintaining. Good thing the all-new 2022 Volkswagen Taos has a lower cost of maintenance than Toyota RAV4. Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the all-new 2022 Taos S for just $229 a month.
I was hurt in a car accident, and the insurance company offered me a check. I'm missing work from my injuries, and I could really use the money. Gruber Law Offices got my medical bills paid and money for time off work.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
He's here! He's here! It's happening!
What can I get you, young man?
Free installation!
Coming right up.
Feldco's biggest sale of the year. Free installation. Plus, no interest until 2023.
Free installation on windows, siding, and doors ends soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Apply now for the coolest job in food and sports at Wisconsin Badger Athletic venues. Levy is now hiring for all food and beverage positions at Camp Randall Stadium and the Kohl Center. Immediate openings available. Join the Badger team. Apply online at workatlevy.com.
First Choice Dental's got going to the dentist solved. And when you've got 11 convenient neighborhood clinics, you can solve a lot of problems. Like helping you get in and get back to your busy day with SNAP appointments. Making the most of your insurance with Coverage Check. And helping you relax with soothing MyChair choices like sunglasses, music, even sedation. Schedule your appointment at firstchoicedental.com.
You've got enough to think about maintaining. Good thing the all-new 2022 Volkswagen Taos has a lower cost of maintenance than Toyota RAV4. Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the all-new 2022 Taos S for just $229 a month.
27 Weather is brought to you by Group Health Cooperative of South Central Wisconsin. Better together.
Now, 27 Sports with sports director Lance Vieser.
8 years ago, Brandon Jennings predicted Bucks in 6. Well, tonight, Milwaukee with a chance to fulfill that prophecy. The Bucks could claim just their second NBA title with a win at 8 at Fiserv Forum, which is where we find Carly Murata live right now with a preview of this matchup. Carly?
Lance, there will be 65,000 fans right here in the Deer District as they hope to see history in the making. Now, all these fans are thinking into the future, but Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's thinking in the present because, in his words, that's humility, and the Bucks still have to win one more game. Now, thinking as it sounds, especially when the Bucks' first championship in 50 years is on the horizon. Giannis admits it would be amazing to win it all in front of the fans, but he's not letting himself or the team get ahead of themselves.
The job is not done. We have to all realize that, you know, and we got to stay in the present. It doesn't mean we're going to go back home and win Game 6. You know, probably Phoenix thought the same thing. They're going to come back home and win Game 5, come to Milwaukee, try to win again, you know. But we got to stay humble. You know, we got to be in the present. We got to stay humble as much as possible. You know, I feel like when this team is humble, this team is very, very dangerous.
Tonight's head official for Game 6 is Scott Foster, a nightmare for Chris Paul, who is 0-12 in his last 12 playoff games officiated by Foster. But the Suns will have a lot more on their plate tonight than who is calling the game. Here is Suns head coach Monty Williams on the team's morale after losing a tough one.
You know, from day one, when we got there, we said we weren't going to allow wins or losses to dictate the culture and the spirit of our gym. Now, when you lose in the playoffs, there's a natural tendency to allow it to dip a little bit because we're all human. But I think we have a level of bounce back on our team in the organization that allows for us to get the spirit back.
Now the Bucks are 9-1 at the Fiserv Forum this postseason. They are 15-3 all time. Their 15 postseason wins this year matches their 15 total wins in 2013. So it's been just a remarkable journey, especially for Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton. Live in the Deer District, I'm Carly Murata for 27 Sports. Lance, back to you.
We will get you prepared for the biggest Bucks game in 5 decades with a pregame special coming up right after this newscast at 6:30. With the Bucks taking over the city tonight, the Brewers just decided to move their game dayside against the Royals. The Crew trailing 1-0 in the second inning when Manny Pena puts the Brewers up with a 2-run single. That lead would last until the 4th when Jorge Soler just teed off a solo blast to tie this one up. Brett Anderson allowed 2 runs over 5 innings. Hunter Strickland then came on for the Crew, and Ryan O'Hearn was hunting a homer. The Royals able to power past the Crew by a final score of 5-2. Well, just 1 week out from training camp, a new report out today from Adam Schefter says the Packers offered Aaron Rodgers a 2-year contract extension this offseason that would have made him the highest paid player in the NFL, and Rodgers turned it down. Rodgers has skipped all team activities this offseason and has not indicated if he'll show up for the start of training camp. That will be the story in the coming weeks, but not tonight. Tonight it's all about the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, the timing of that is just too much, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you wear that green on the green screen?
Yeah, how'd it go?
I didn't notice. I should have went greener.
There you go.
I went mint. Yeah,
it was fresh.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, man.
I knew you'd figure out a way to do it, Lance.
Our own puns here.
That's right.
Here's your 7-day. I'll keep it quick. 81, 87 isolated storms on Thursday. It just gets hot as we go into the weekend. Just excited about tonight.
We are very excited, so much so we want to remind you to stay tuned. Our Bucks special begins in just a few seconds from now. We'll see you back here at 10 o'clock.
Now.